Shawty, she a freak, 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, plus a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad. Shawty, in that man, when
GB called me. Hope it's not about the thing. Anyways,
a lot.
Fraud.
Tell him to text. Send him to send a little text.
I'm just so overwhelmed. There's too much happening. Because I'm in work trying to listen to, because basically, no, I don't think I can talk about it. No. Okay, I can, because I was reading AI, now I'm listening to AI. Do you know what I mean? So you can't like watch stuff properly and listen, and do my job at the same time. So like now, cool, I'm handling pod stuff. Then there's influencing stuff. And then there's obviously like talking to my friends. There's also like editing. It's just a lot.
It's okay. You got this.
This is too much. Anyways, glory be to God. At least I'm not jobless.
Like, share, subscribe, and get us over 90
Bro, I feel like we should start that every episode.
Until it gets into their heads. Yeah. This is our new call to action.
Yeah.
I'm flustered.
It's a lot.
So much. Let's just do the intro then.
Okay. So, welcome back to GCG, baby.
You know the vibes.
Your weekly subscription to the gist.
And today we have just us. We are jumping into Gist of the Week. David Beckham is dating David Beckham's son is dating a 29-year-old
Yes,
woman.
he's 19.
You're 19. Shut your face.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Do you know that show that was out in Ireland? It was like a few years ago called California.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like there was this guy, like they're literally in a house. It was like a remake of Dirty Shore, except in Tala,
Yeah.
But there's this iconic scene where your man's literally like, she's like, why did you buy so many eggs? And he was like, because 2 blokes per bloke per day, right? And she's pure giving out. And he's literally like, he's real posh. He goes, you're 19, shut your face.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
But like, I don't know. That's a bit crazy. Like, what would you do if you found out your 19-year-old son was dating a 29-year-old woman?
trying to find his
For what
name.
reason?
Well, of recent, apparently, it's like the young guys
Cruz.
are like attracting the older women
Yeah.
nowadays.
No, I think women are just kind of like, look at Madonna, look at all of them.
Yeah, but that's when they're older. Like, you know what? Like, you're going into your 30s. You're thinking your life is so different. Like, you're thinking about kids.
Yeah.
Maybe career progression if that's what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? You're thinking about what your next 10 years are going to be. At 19, what are you guys thinking about?
None of the stuff I'm even doing now, and I ain't got no babies.
The cheapest takeaway.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I was in uni, so I was thinking about passing my grades
uni.
and what else I need to do.
Work in uni.
Yeah. But like you were thinking like day to day, week to week. You weren't thinking
But see, like,
year to year.
Cruz Beckham is a Beckham. He's not working. He's not thinking of uni. He's not thinking of all of those things. And it's like his older brother is currently married, got married quite young as well. Not at the age of like 19, but in his mid-20s at least. His parents got married in their mid-20s. Now, I do understand like the age gap is probably like the biggest thing. But if a 29-year-old can see a 19-year-old as more serious than a 25-year-old, she's going to chill with the 19-year-old. I think it's gross. I'm not condoning it.
But what 19-year-old is grown? Like, I don't, like, I would love to see her today to see any 19-year-old that is, like, has the frontal lobe of a 29-year-old.
I don't know. Maybe like money makes them grow up quicker. I don't know.
I think so too, because obviously, let's say, you know,
Millie Bobby Brown.
they kind of like put their kids into education quite early. Like, they're learning languages at like 3 years old.
That's if their parents do that.
Yeah, if their
But
parents,
it's like also depends on their nannies.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown, she's married.
Why did she?
She's,
I remember that.
She's
Yeah.
in her early 20s. She just had her second wedding in Italy there recently. But she's young.
I'm not against young marriages, marrying young. I'm just a bit concerned about the age gap.
Millie Bobby Brown
the
is
age
20.
gap is a bit scary. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not to say it, but like 10 years ago, somebody was in the womb, somebody wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wanted to also say that, like, I think women nowadays are giving up.
Yeah.
Because I won't lie to you, like, I was dating someone that's like 32, almost 10 years. So I saw someone that was 10 years older than me, but like the where they were in life was not really
giving his
reflecting
age.
the age. Well, to be honest, we could say that, you know, age means, you know, at a certain age you
Maturity.
should leave your house and or whatever. But nowadays, like it's like a reverse. Like older men are like dating young women because older men's mindset and young women's mindset just
It's
somehow
always been
match.
like that, though.
Yeah.
Whereas in the younger men are dating older women because younger men are just forced to like grow up quicker because
No,
you have to make
I also
more money and stuff like that. So
I
then
also think it's a
older
thing where
ones.
it's like there's always been a case where older men tend to date younger women. Like that's always been
10
there.
years younger,
Yeah.
crazy.
But like, I don't mind even like big age gaps when you're older, when you've
Yeah.
experienced life. Do you know what I mean? I think it's like 19 years old, you don't really know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? You don't know the
Yeah.
projection. It doesn't. Yes, you might have money. You might have famous parents. Like you might have lived a lifestyle that like we haven't. But you're still like you still don't know who you are.
your
Your sense
youth.
of self. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Your youth. Yeah. I think that's the
Unless
biggest
she's a
issue.
29, a fun young 29-year-old.
She
could
could
That's
be,
be,
very
you know what I mean?
scary.
Do you know what I mean?
That's very scary. Like, she's pushing 30, he's pushing 20. Like,
Yeah.
It's like he hasn't lived his
Yeah.
20s.
Like, does
it's
he want kids
crazy.
young? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I wonder what
But
the
see, but
parents
that's
think
what
about
happened
it.
with, you know, Nara Smith's husband.
Yeah.
That's what happened with him. When he was like some like 17, 18, he got with like this model who was like in her mid 20s and she ended up having a baby. So his first kid is not actually with Nara.
Okay.
His first child. But it was
Crazy.
another one of those cases where he was like dating, but he's actually quite mature in the way. Nara Smith is 23 years old, babe.
Yeah. Literally.
She's been married since she was 19 to him. He's 25. Yeah, they don't act like 23 and 25-year-olds like we
Maybe,
see
yeah.
here. I nearly
Yeah.
think like money makes these people
Grow
grow
up
up a lot quicker. That's what Millie Bobby Brown said. And I think that's what also, I can't remember this Disney Channel girl, I can't remember her name, but she's all over the news recently. But they're saying like they're going to school and they're learning how to pay their bills and do certain things at a very young age because the money has been there. They've had to learn how to get those bills paid. Yes, they didn't really have to work for the money like the rest of us.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the ladder of maturity is very different for
Yeah.
the rich and the normal. I don't want to call us like poor.
Yeah.
Because we're not poor.
Talking about lifestyle. Leah Mai and Top 5. Have you even seen them on internet?
that?
Leah Mai is this like she's, I don't know if she's an influencer, but she's this woman and she has a really bomb face card, nice body, huge bum, right? And she was like seeing this rapper from Canada that was in jail. He got put in jail for maybe mistaken identity, I think. So yeah, she's dating him, but he is making her look like a fool on the internet. Like it's absolutely mad. And everyone's saying that like, you know, she doesn't want to be there and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like people are saying that like she's in there for money, definitely, but like
100%.
at what cost?
I think when you see those influencer babes like that and you're with a street guy, but it's not like, by street guy, I'm not talking about like, you know, the guys who are like selling drugs and stuff, you know, the ones who like to act like they're street until street actually meets them.
Yeah.
Where he's in front of the camera, like doing gun signs and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Like you can tell he's an absolute wuss.
So she
Like
think
he's
it's
an
PR.
idiot.
Huh?
PR.
It might be PR. Obviously, I think
I don't
he
think
was
it's
a
PR
guest.
for
She has
her
a
because it's
she
not
has
good.
a podcast as well. So obviously I think he's a guest on the podcast too. But like even the way he was saying the N-word didn't sit well with me. And he's black, like he's African. Like it just wasn't sitting well. Do you know what I mean? Like you and someone the same color of you says the N-word, but
She actually
it sounds
messaged
racist.
me and she goes, Ross, is he even allowed to say that? I was like, oh, yes, baby, that country's
I'm just so
in Africa.
uncomfortable and like obviously and you know what, yeah, just free her, like because
She didn't even look like she wanted to be there. Like they were in the back of a
Yeah.
car and she was sat on top of him and he was just like acting up in the camera and she was just like,
I just can't. Like
You actually couldn't pay me enough.
I just literally can't. I don't know.
I have to find the video
You have to pay
and
me like
put it in.
1 billion, and even then, I don't know if it's
No.
worth the shame.
Do you know what? Shame is free, bro.
Bro,
Like shame is
people
actually
need to
free.
learn that it's free. It's actually crazy.
Do you know what? I saw this thing online the other day and it was like people really do be like just shaming themselves for free online. For what? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe you don't need to air out all your dirty laundry.
Some things are embarrassing.
Crazy.
And then lastly, the gist of the week: Mimi and Josh split from Love Island.
Yeah, I think
Mimi and Josh?
everyone kind of seen that coming.
Are we shocked?
Oh,
It's got the winners. What is it? The winner's curse. None of the winners, well, majority of them, I think it's only been like 2 who are actually still together. But majority of the winners of Love Island don't actually stay together.
Do you think it was a curse, or do you think it was, again, pure?
Yeah, I think they were never together. I liked them, but it's like a lot of people are now saying that like Josh kind of went in knowing that Mimi was liked and he knew what to go for, hence why he was acting the way he was acting. And since coming out, you haven't really seen them together. Even the last, I think was the NTAs, the National Television Awards, where I think they asked him what was his favorite thing about her. Or was it they asked her what was her favorite thing about him? And it just did not look like they liked each other.
Yeah.
At all.
It's
it wasn't
so
giving.
Because on TV they looked really compatible. Now the villa, like.
But that's the thing about TV, especially reality TV. The producers can make you believe absolutely anything.
I feel like as well as a couple, they wasn't making as much money or moves to stay. You know, like sometimes couples stay together for long because like
There's brand deals.
There's a lot of benefit, brand deals and stuff like that. But I don't think they were. Even that photo shoot they made them do. Please, if you have time, just.
It was so. I would. Yeah, that bed photo was so awkward.
It's so bad.
But that's even telling. Like, how are you together and you look that awkward in photos?
Yeah.
Like, if it's natural, it shouldn't be coming across awkward in the photos.
Yeah.
Even if the situation is awkward, there would be certain things that will actually you'll start to have fun naturally and be kiki and laughing with each other, and those are the moments like the photographers will know to take. So it's one of those things where it's like I think they low-key just stayed together and waited for the wave to like die out, and now they're like, boom, sure, this has been over 3 months now.
Yeah.
But it's very short. It's very short.
They're probably never together.
Could you do a social media relationship?
Depends how much you're paying me. Help.
I feel like I could.
Yeah.
I feel like I could. You wouldn't do?
No, like a fake one. Like the fake ones for the money.
No.
I think I could.
Well, I could so do it.
I think I could. I'm still good at acting.
You're paying me to pretend to like you. No problem.
You have to like them to a certain extent. They have to be.
No, I only need to like you when the cameras are rolling.
Fair enough.
Do you think the relationships like from Love Island, like loads of people have broken up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
This whole season, the only people who are still together that actually the people who came second place and Ayo and Jess.
Yeah.
And you can see Ayo and Jess are together because like you can see the way she is around him. Like she's kiki and she's laughing, cracking jokes. It's very natural. Like you even saw that on the camera. You didn't really see that with Mimi and Josh. Majority of their conversations were like, oh, this person said this, so I'm sticking beside you. Yeah, you're a great guy. Yeah, you shouldn't have done this. Like, were they even really having fun in the villa?
I feel like, fair enough in the villa. I feel like after the villa, they didn't work hard enough for me.
No, but I think they didn't get on as well in the villa for it to have continued outside of the villa. There was one video I saw where she went to Capelli Amore to get her hair done, and Josh came with like flowers and stuff, and she was like, "Oh," that was the only video I saw of them after.
So maybe they did. Maybe it just doesn't work. Like
It just didn't work.
It didn't work.
maybe.
I think maybe they're just better off being friends. But
I don't think they are friends.
I don't think they're friends either because they've all
Because
followed each other.
Anyways, they missed out on the bag. What would you guys do if you and your partner are out and someone that you had recently been with is in the room? Would you tell them, your partner? Because it was brought up in the podcast on TikTok. Why are you guys shocked? What's going on?
Because how are you telling them?
Like,
You're going to tell them in that moment, there and then, or you going to wait till you go home?
I think, to be honest with you, I think it depends. If it was a stupid fling, like a lips or something like that, and I know this person will not approach me or approach me and my partner, then I probably won't mention it.
Actually,
but if it was someone I dated...
That's actually happened to me. And no, I didn't say jack shit.
Because but however,
If you're solid, you're solid. Like if you're in a partnership, you're solid.
But
so
you know what?
get through it.
Even till today, I think they low key like they're not like friends, but like they know each other well enough.
Okay.
But I don't think my name would have
I have a follow-up question after this one. But I feel like if I know this person is like it was just a really irrelevant situation, then I wouldn't say. But if it's someone I dated, I'd be like, oh, this person is in the room. So just in case, because I don't know how that person is gonna act, so my man can be ready and have his. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
But if it's your man, you have those conversations. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's say in the moment.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying is you'd have conversations. Oh yeah, but if you saw someone randomly and you're like, oh.
Would you like tell your partner like the people you've dated before him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like all of them.
No.
So
I feel like me saying this right now is about to bite me in the ass because I'm gonna get a text message being like, "So what have you not told me?"
No, open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I won't tell them about every single one. I'll tell them about like
The ones that were like important.
the people that have just lipsed in passing. I would not, there's no need, but the people that have dated seriously,
Yeah.
I would, because obviously conversation would come up like, okay, you like,
Yeah.
what did you learn from your past relationship? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? To be honest with you, when I'm getting to know someone, I don't really like too much of the ex talk. Like, I don't really like you bringing up your ex
Yeah.
and stuff. And because I won't bring mine up unless like it's a, and even if I'm bringing it up,
Conversation about it.
yeah, I'd be like, oh, this one person I was dating, not like an ex. Do you know what I mean? Because that word ex is very daunting. It's very heavy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have that many exes. Child.
Yeah, I only have the one, but
I
I've
only count
dated
2.
people that like dated seriously. Do you guys think you'd pass a CRV check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
I hope so.
What's
No,
that?
no, it's
CRV?
yes.
You know the
certified?
the
No.
oh,
CRB,
CRV. What's it? It stands for something. Hey Siri,
Something.
what does CRV stand for?
criminal record.
Yeah, Criminal Records Bureau. So basically, the UK kind of like gentrified the word and made it like
Okay.
a word
okay.
where like you go and do a CRV check on.
Yeah, I've been nice to
the girl
everybody
you're
in my
talking to.
past. You can't chat shit about me.
Yeah. No, I think I pass.
I think I'd pass. I
Yeah,
think
I
I'd
would
get
pass.
like a 80%.
No, I pass.
I'd get
I've
a
dated-
100.
I'm sorry, guys. I've dated 2 bozos. I'm so sorry.
Bozos.
I've dated 2 bozos.
Not bozos.
They no longer have any access to me at all, but I've dated 2 bozos. So those 2 bozos, I can't really trust how they move, but the rest 100% I'd pass.
See, if they chat shit about me, you know me and my like screenshots in the cloud, they wouldn't get very far because I would
True.
come back with receipts. Like
True.
you actually can't say anything bad about
True.
me.
I think
I've treated you very nice.
yeah, because I remember on Twitter, Chucky was saying he was dating a girl and he was having a good time.
I saw that.
Yeah, he wasn't like sleeping with her or anything, but like he was just getting to know her because he was having a good time. So then obviously she had mentioned that she had dated a DJ. So it was really touching his spirits. Like it was really heavy on his shoulders. So he went into her followers, I think, and then stopped at the first person he knew, called that person up, and that person said, so basically for context, he had seen the girl last night. No. The girl texted him in the morning saying it's snowing, be careful, it's slippery. So the day after he called the guy, and the guy had actually seen her the night before.
Yeah.
They were knacking.
That's crazy though.
I think that's so crazy, and it really gives women a bad look.
Wait, but
People
like
be
they,
like,
were
I'm
they,
not
were
even
they
gonna- I'm
just
not-
dating or were they in a relationship? Because
No,
then
they were
Doesn't
dating.
matter. But like it's more so like you're getting to know someone.
Yeah.
And then she's obviously entertaining more people. Do you know what I mean? But she had,
Yeah.
I don't think she specified it. It was just more so, and like he was just calling to a CRB check to be like, oh, what's this girl about? Like, do you know
Yeah.
much about her? And he's like, yeah, I know her. Like, I've
She's
been
cool,
knowing
though.
her. Yeah.
it's not
Not
good. It's not a good
I
look.
feel like if you're dating
Yeah.
someone seriously and they're giving you the right energy,
See,
you
that's-
should
yeah.
you should really respect. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Because you never know. Like, men do talk. If you haven't learned anything,
Talk more than
from
women.
this
because
pod,
If a
men
girl
speak.
doesn't want her friends to know who she's dating, she will never. Ever
But why would you not
say.
tell your friends who you're dating?
Like, let's say if you know your friends like have conceived notions about the guy.
yeah,
Everyone has a past. But let's say he actually is a good guy now. Let's say he was a dickhead in the past, but he's now a good guy. But you're not going to bring this information to your friends who like it's 100% solid. You're...
No, bro, I would be chatting too much.
No, I mean, I'd be telling
everyone.
I'd be telling my friends, but some girls are like that. Like, you will literally not know who the hell they're dating until they come to you and be like, yeah, this is my man. I know so many girls like that. There was one person I'm friends with in particular, and I remember her telling me that like one of her really close friends, she found out she was in a relationship from a bunch of boys. So it was the guy told his boys that, oh, this is my girl. But the girl wasn't going around telling people that's my boy.
Is that actually friendship? Do you get me?
I think
No, but see, she would have classified themselves as like really close friends.
If you're best friends,
Some
yeah.
people are that secretive, babe.
I think it's I won't take it too personally. However, if I ask and you say no and that's
Like
a
you
lie,
lie.
then that's when it's a problem. Do you get me? Because some women are very protective of their relationships and stuff.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like, is that not sort of a telling sign of the company that you keep? Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because if you have to be that protective of your relationship or anything, like, why do you have that energy around you? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I can't speak freely, or if I'm gonna say something that might bite me in the back, why would I surround myself with people that would do that?
It wasn't a case that she didn't trust her, because like my friend would have never touched her boyfriend anyways. She knew the boyfriend.
No, I'm
so
saying
it was
that,
one of
yeah.
those things where she couldn't understand why she was figuring it out, but that's how secretive the girl was. She was just, that was her personality trait. She just never ever told people about her life until when she was ready to. I think it's really weird too.
Yeah,
it's very strange.
Yeah.
I did think it was weird. I was like, all my girls know everything.
Do you know what? Not that like you have to go and be like, oh my God, I'm seeing this person or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, if you feel like, if you don't trust someone, if my friends, I want to share my life with them. Do you get me? And I want them to know everything about me, and just like, I want to know everything about them. And it's all coming from peace, love, and harmony. Do you know what I mean? But if I don't understand, like, I don't think I'd be able to keep company like that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's sort of like, you clearly, like, you might not trust me, or I don't trust you. Like, it's working one way or the other. Do you know what I mean?
You just don't feel comfortable enough to open up. And I do agree with you. But I understand why they wouldn't do it, but I do agree with you. Like, you should be able to tell your friends everything. I even had a weird dream yesterday, guys. Basically, I was in this, I don't know, retreat or something, and I met this guy, and he was very nice, very handsome or whatever, and my friends were also at the retreat. My friends, now their faces were kind of blurred, but like, I just felt like I only had this guy that I just met in the retreat. I couldn't sit beside my girls.
It's like your subconscious telling you, are they really your girls?
Yeah, like I didn't feel comfortable sitting around.
But that's what I'm saying though. Do you get me? Like, if you feel like that way, like, see with my babies, if I felt like there was a female that I couldn't bring him around, you're not my friend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not my friend, because if I have to question your integrity, you're not my friend.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But like, yeah, I get I definitely overshare. So it's a one extreme to another.
Both, sister.
Do you get?
Listen.
I definitely overshare, but like, definitely like I have friends that like, oh, it might not be until you ask her, and she'll be like, oh yeah, this, you know what I mean? Like, she's very like, not, I wouldn't say private, she just doesn't like to speak too much about anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could be like, her house could have burnt down the day before, and she'd be like, she won't tell you until you go, oh, are you going home? She'd be like, no. Like, and then you'd be like,
I think
okay.
that's like a personality trait.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's just, you just know with that kind of friend, you kind of just have to ask.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then once you get into it, then it flows. Do you get me?
Yeah. I was watching the 90s Baby, right? And they were with Jola, the girl from, the woman from
I said what I said.
And they were like, Temi asked a really good question. Can you glow up without money?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can, yeah. What about our
Personality.
parents?
Like, your personality can glow up, but everything else costs money to glow up.
Do you
Won't
think?
lie. I need money to glow up. Well, to be honest,
Like, people, well, okay, your skin can glow up in the sense that, like, if you get out of your puberty years, all of a sudden you don't have acne anymore.
Use a gua sha?
Yeah. So it's like, exactly. So, like, you have little things like that. But I think everything else, you definitely need money.
I think you
need to
glow
glow
up
up?
better with money. Like, it's more like from clothes, like spending money on your clothes, hair. Like, I won't lie
Like,
to
you
you.
still, we're not saying you need drastic amount of money.
Yeah.
But even, like, let's say you change your style, you're still going to have to spend money on clothes to change your style, to get things that fit you better.
Facts. Like, I think as soon as I started getting a job and working money, I even got a better iPhone, so I was even taking better pictures. Then, like, I could buy the clothes I wanted, the hair I wanted, the makeup I wanted. Like, I can go to more places,
Knowledge
traveling.
and money,
And,
I
like,
would
when I
say
go
you
to
need.
the countries, I take pictures. Then that's also adding to the glow up. Then also, like, you know, different things. I think you can grow up in different ways. Like, you can grow up financially. You can glow up spiritually. You can glow up mentally as well. Obviously, let's say with spiritual grow up and mental grow up, you don't need money.
You need knowledge. So I think glow ups come with money and knowledge.
Knowledge.
Not that kind of knowledge. Knowledge and money.
You can glow up with knowledge.
I don't know, like, yeah, I think it helps.
You got it or you don't.
No, I was talking about the glow up. I'm talking about the glow up.
Sure.
No, like money and no, well, like, glowing up with money,
Yeah.
it definitely does help. But it depends what your beauty standards are. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, you could still glow up. Like, you could still be, like, not wear any makeup. You could wear, like 10 years like fashion style. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like how you own it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how you apply it to yourself. Do you get me? I see a different type of glow.
I think what I've noticed in regards to glowing up is that it becomes more solidified when you've glowed up with your mental. So let's say if you use money like buy new clothes, buy new hair, even move into a house. If you don't have the right mental, you won't be able to maintain this glow up.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been able to maintain my glow ups because I've also tried to like improve the way I think along with my glow up.
You can be pretty with an ugly soul.
Yup.
I also think knowledge is a key factor for that. The correct knowledge, the book knowledge. Because even like spiritually, you'll have to read the Bible and practice things. Even if it's financial, to keep the money going, you need to also have knowledge in how to spend and retain your income. Even with fashion, you still need to know how to apply it. So no matter what, like even you said taking photos, you can have a fancy camera, but if you don't understand the settings, you're not going to get the same pictures.
So you can also have a fancy camera and then like you could just have a fancy camera. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you don't know how to apply what you have, then you're not going to have the glow up. So like knowledge is so important.
Do you think you can glow up in a relationship? I feel like when people get into relationships, they kind of like move to their own island and like separate from everyone. So like I think you said the other time we were talking and you were like, let's say as soon as a woman gets into a relationship, she stops posting. But you know and guys too, like you know a man is single if he's posting Snapchats every day. And he's posting Snapchats of himself in the gym. Before when he was in a relationship, he didn't used to post that, it was in his private story. Now he's posting it on the public and he's topless.
I think it depends. Like I think when women tend to get more into like relationships, I don't even think it's a thing where they naturally stop posting. I think guys just aren't really here for girls constantly posting relationships up.
Not even posting in general, like posting himself at dinner, posting himself on holiday, like just posting. You know how I post, right, on Instagram? Like, let's say someone can post like that, but as soon as they get into a relationship, it stops.
I don't know.
You're just a whiz with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
I think that's you.
Like
Fair enough.
Bro.
Yeah. I don't think it'll stop if you're in a relationship.
I don't want it to stop,
not.
but what I've noticed is when I was like dating someone seriously, I just didn't. You know what I mean? I only posted what I needed to post. I'm posting now because, like, obviously, like, okay, cool. So I'm not dating anyone right now. So I have more time and more mental space to do other things that I can post. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, I used to be like that, but then it was a thing where I clocked it, where it was like, I genuinely used to enjoy all the stuff I put up on my story, and I'm currently dating. It became a thing when I noticed in the beginning, because he was constantly always on the phone, I couldn't post because I couldn't take the photos, I couldn't take the videos, I couldn't post things. But now I'm kind of like, okay, let me do this in my time, and we can also have the phone calls at a time. It can't be all day. I can't spend all day on the phone texting and calling.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I just don't have the head for it, girls. I posted Venice, my trip to Venice.
2 months.
What was Venice? That was the beginning of summer.
Do you get? And I was literally just on my phone being like, let's just post it today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there was but I think, you can glow up in a relationship if it's healthy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Like, I think that's the definition. I don't know what I was saying there, but it's the definition.
No, I hear you, sis.
Yeah, because it's like, if you're happy, like, you can do whatever. Do you know what I mean? But if you don't feel like, if you're not content, then you just, or if you feel like you're going through loads or stuff, maybe posting less or whatever, or glowing down or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're happy, I think you can do whatever. But me and my babe, whenever I take a post, he's gonna be beefing me tonight because I posted it on my train home from work. But every day I'm just like, when I'm like doing my post, I'm like, what do you think of this? And he's like, banging. Banging. And I'm usually like, oh, thanks. And then I like post it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I don't think like in a relationship has nothing to do with why I don't
It's either
post.
if it's you or not.
Yeah.
I think so.
But I do want to post. Like, but the thing is, like, one thing, my toxic trait is I'll take photos and then they just don't go anywhere. Do you know what I mean?
That's my toxic trait too.
I don't like people like you.
I'm such a perfectionist.
But like, it's not even perfection. It's just like, I'll be like, I'll post this, and then it just completely goes from my head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got
you're
a
just
very
busy.
small attention span.
yeah,
it's
you're
not
just
even
busy.
bro. It's attention span.
Yeah.
No, I think busyness also kicks into it as well, because I'm the same. Like, I'm one of those people. Maybe I do have ADHD. Because I'm one of those where it's like I'm doing like a gazillion things all at the same time. Instead of starting one thing, completing it, starting the next thing, completing it. I'm doing them all together at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. No, the way I work is like buzzwords. I was actually talking about it in work today. I was like, I definitely work off buzzwords. So like, let's say you say water, I'd be like, water, blue. Oh my god, I need to go get this done. Do you know what I mean? Or I'd be like, oh, carpet. Oh, I need to get my floors clean. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I work. It's so strange.
So funny.
It's such a weird way. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why when you girls are texting me in the group chat and you'll say something, I'll be like, oh yeah, no, that's what I have to do.
Yeah.
Do your parents have friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yours though? Your parents don't have friends?
nope. My mom's best friend is my dad.
Oh.
That's actually really adorable.
That's what I like. Obviously, I want friends, right, when I get older, but like, and I want my man to have 2 friends.
Yeah.
Only.
No.
'Cause I actually went up to my dad's room. Like, I think I came back from somewhere. I went to my dad's room and I said, Dad, Mom said you don't have any friends. He goes, yeah. I said, Dad, I'm your friend. He goes, I know. I said, okay, let me help you set up Revolut.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said,
So you can get the
let's get this 200. Let's get this 200. We'll split it in half.
Oh my god.
I'm there in his room like, Dad, shake. You have to turn your head like this.
my parents have too many friends. Like,
Really?
it's actually annoying. Like, I remember even like growing up, like Sundays were chaotic in my house. We'd have to get up in the morning, get ready for church. You're out for church, coming back from church. There was always people in our house.
Okay,
and if
that
there was
part.
people, this is probably why I have that thing where I'm constantly always feeding people, because I was constantly always cooking growing up. On Sundays especially, we were making batches of food, fried rice,
Crazy.
jollof rice, grilled chicken, all of that stuff, and people would be taking it home, and that was what my Sundays consisted of, cooking every Sunday.
Yeah, no, I think because obviously I'm an only child, do you know what I mean? And like, it's just always been me and my mom. Like, my mom's friends are like my family, like they're all
well.
like, yeah.
Like, that's different though. That's family. Like, friends, like they're saying, okay, kids, I'm going out to hang out with.
Yeah,
you know.
no, but that's what they do. They like family. Like my mom is literally.
I get what you mean. Like,
they
my
be-
mom's best friend and Titi, like, since my mom has moved to the UK, they've actually lived beside each other. Like, when my mom first moved to Manchester, they were actually neighbours. Like, we used to walk, like, literally, this was her house, there was a house in the middle, and boom, there was Auntie. So it was one of those things where it's like, she's always had friends.
Yeah.
I think even my mom's going to Nigeria in like 2-3 weeks, and she's going to a pool party with her friends.
Yeah, my mom's like one of her longest friends, like 30 years or something.
Yeah,
like they
that's
went to
like-
school together and everything.
Yeah.
I think for me, I do want a village because it takes a village to raise.
Swear
kids.
down.
But thank God, like, I'm actually building that village. You know what I mean? I have a lot of really good people around me that, like, my kids can call aunties and uncles and stuff like that. In regards to my husband's side, I do hope he chooses the right people too.
I'm gonna need him to have friends, because I'm gonna need you. Like, someone sent me, one of the guys sent me this during the week, and it was basically like, statistics show that guys need like a boys like 2 nights a week. I was like, yeah, go have fun. I need a girls' night. Deuces, see ya. 2 nights a week.
Make it one
see
night.
ya.
Make it one night.
I've got 2 things.
And an
so
afternoon.
the first is like, I think you should only ever be able to count your friends on one hand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think I've got a lot of friends, like, but you should only be able to count them on
people
one
you can
hand.
rely on.
Yeah,
100%.
that's it. Do you know what I mean? Everything else is it's whatever. Like, obviously I love all my friends. That sounds so rude, but closeness. See if your man goes out. Like, how do you feel when your babes is going on a night out? Are you happy, sad,
night out?
irritated, jealous?
I
Have
just,
fun. I'm literally like, yeah, have
The
fun.
club, like, is he going to the club?
Yeah, go have fun.
How old is he?
30 something.
I don't remember we had Toby the radio guy on the pod, and we were talking about
because it's one of these things where it's like, you go out because I'm gonna go out with my girls. If the girls say they're going to the club, I can't have one set of rules for myself and then
Straight
you have
on.
another.
Yeah. So you think? No, but I just think, like, obviously it's like
you're
about
gonna allow your
balance.
man to go to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna allow your man to go to the club.
Yeah.
Ree, you're gonna allow your man to go to the club.
100%. It was there the other day. The other week. I was fine. I got nice. I went to bed early.
Nice,
like had a nice little
just don't wake me
relaxing
up when
night.
you come back into the
He's
house.
gonna wake you up. He's gonna be like,
that will
babes,
vex
babes,
you know what?
me.
oh my god,
Bro,
That would piss me off.
my babes went to the club a couple of weeks ago, and he woke me up at like 4 a.m. with Charlie's.
oh, that's
I'm not
nice.
upset.
That's nice.
I woke
nice.
up.
I was
had,
actually like,
a
where's
few
this sentence going?
Okay, I wouldn't be mad.
And then I just had a few spoons and then went back to sleep.
Like, I want my man to have fun. I'm just gonna say I want my man to have fun, but we got to talk about it. It depends on the friends.
I'm actually okay with it. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
it is. Yeah.
I'd climb into my bed. Because see, the thing is, right, there's this thing that I always stand for. Someone's going to cheat on you. They're
Straight
going to
on.
cheat anywhere. It doesn't matter where.
It's not even about cheating. It's just about like, because I have a stigma against the club right now, like how I'm feeling or whatever. But it's just about the place, to be honest. But
If you're,
who wants to
like-
go? 'Cause-
If you're going out on a week to week, like every Friday, Saturday, you're out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
then
yeah,
we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, fair enough. If he's like, oh, it's my friend's birthday. Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like, I know I'm gonna be that type of girlfriend. Like, it's 6 p.m. I came back from brunch, bottomless brunch.
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I get it.
I'm gonna be that babe. What do you mean you want to sleep? I don't want to sleep.
Yeah. Why are you going to sleep at 6
Why you
p.m.
going to
for?
sleep?
Let's have a
Shots on
shower.
me. Did you say let's have a shower?
Yeah.
Let's have a shower.
Do you know what I was gonna ask this as well. So, have you watched that show, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
I started it, and that girl is so chaotic. Even her mom is
Which
like, "I love you, but you're problematic."
Which
Like,
girl
yeah.
for the listeners?
I don't know what her name
Taylor.
is. Gosh, what
Yeah.
is wrong with her?
Like, and we can get into it. Like, it's just crazy. Like, they're like Mormon. Like, obviously we were talking about it before, yeah. But there's this one thing where, like, basically in one of the episodes, spoiler alert, Roz, they are going to like a Magic Mike show. Or it's called Chippendales, right? And like basically a few of the husbands kick off. And I was just gonna say, yeah, like I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think it's right to go to like a Magic Mike show when you have a significant other, and or is it okay for your significant other to go to a strip club or burlesque?
See, I go to Magic. I'm not getting on stage though, and I don't want them to touch me. Like, I actually don't want them to touch me, but I definitely want to go see. What? And if you're going to strip club, can I come too?
Demi fits it like she's angry.
No, I'm not angry. Like, I hate that. Like right now in this moment, like if my mom's like, Demi, me and my boys. It depends on the boys he's going with. Because remember that story of the bachelorette party?
Yeah.
And the guy was recording himself having research, like sex with.
But see, we know we're not that people though.
I think I'd be partially okay with him going. I'll be like,
I'd be like,
can I come?
do you know what? This is
Yeah.
my problem. This is why I got cheated on Christmas Day. This is my problem. I am too trusting.
Yeah, like I'm just.
You know what? I feel that way too.
I'm not bothered at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like right now, like where I am right now, like if he's the man I know he's gonna be, like he can go.
Like,
I know. I
think
see
he-
both
I think he can
sides.
go.
see, if I was at a Magic Mike show, if they touched me, I genuinely scream. I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
I feel like because I know how I'll be in that, so I trust you guys. I actually, so basically, I was dating this guy, and we were meeting in the Ook in London, and my friend had texted me saying, "Hey, there's a stripper party going on in the Ook in London," and obviously, I was meeting him. I was like, "Do you want to go?" And he was like, "Yeah." So obviously,
It's too much
went?
assessment.
yeah, both of us went to the stripper
What
party.
was it like?
So obviously me and him were like vibing, and obviously the girls started coming and taking off their clothes and shaking ass like over there. Like the girl was just literally there and she was shaking ass, and he was like, "Look," and I was like, "Oh wow, shit." Yeah, they were just spraying money. Like, to be honest with you, I rate how like he acted. He acted very composed. Like he was
Well, he had to act with decorum. What was he going to behave with a babe
didn't-
in front of him?
true. Like he didn't act out of character. Maybe he has really good acting, but like I don't think many people can do that.
did.
Like I don't think many guys can actually go to like a strip party with their girl and just. Do you know what I mean? The girl was actually. I think I saw titties. There was titties. She was actually butt naked right there, and we were just there
See, the
chilling.
thing is, this is why I
With
have to
shisha.
go, because that would literally be my face. I'd be like,
Yeah, I was just like, do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never been to a strip club. I want to go so bad, but I feel like I'll get there and totally embarrass myself because I'd be like,
I feel like I'd go and then walk out after 5 minutes. I'd be like, that's enough.
It is quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is quite
that'd
like,
be me.
it was quite like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? But like, it kind of, I felt calm because he was calm. Do you know what I mean? We were just chilling. It was like watching a scene as like in a movie. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely wouldn't knock.
Imagine you're dating a guy, right? And he, like, obviously, like, there's a stripper scene coming up. He's like, oh my gosh, look.
Ew. I'm like, don't touch me. That's gross.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
like,
many
the
guys
more
have
I'm
that
talking,
many.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
I don't think I would actually act like that beside you, though. I don't
listen,
see
it's okay.
a grown-ass, big-ass man.
Do you ever see a guy's face when he sees titties? They get mad.
Yeah.
They light up. It's like you made their day.
They're like children.
You ever,
Literally, children
You ever-
being best friends.
you ever
Being
like? You ever show your partner's titties?
Yeah, of
and
course
they're
they're
like-
always going to smile.
They're just so happy. Like, you made their day.
Of course.
Like, you know what I mean?
No self-control. Is David laughing in the back there?
No, guys, like, that shit genuinely makes their day. Like,
Yeah, they
do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes
I know the smile exactly that you're
maybe
talking
I'm a
about.
bad woman or something. But
No.
when a man is telling me like his problems, in the back of my head, he's telling me like real shit. Like, and I'm just like, he's telling me real shit. I'm just like, what? You want to see some titties? You want to see breasts right now? What do you want?
That is so good.
Or like, let's say for example,
That was
is
so
either
funny.
titties or like, make a joke about like, okay, how would you like to release this stress?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because what other solution, guys, women, can you offer a man?
Food.
In food, yeah.
Yeah.
Go about that one. Food, what else?
That's my go-to. That's my safety net.
Food. So I said research on titties.
Jokes.
Food, what'd you say?
Jokes.
Drugs.
Jokes.
She said drugs.
Jokes.
Don't do drugs, kids. Jokes.
Jokes.
Maybe, what joke? Okay, let's, your man is stressed. Long day at work. What
my
joke
God.
are you telling this man? Because I know if I pulled out my target joke, he's breaking up with me.
Do you know what Ree will do before she even tells the joke? She starts laughing like this. Before the joke has even come out of her mouth.
What joke you telling your man?
Give me role play. Tell me so.
Okay. So I'm your man.
Okay.
Babe,
I'ma
I
rate
won't lie.
this.
Like, my man, like, I'm actually feel like quitting my job. Like, the manager is just taking the piss right now. Like, he's really abusing his authority. Like, and my mom asked me for like 1K. My brother just got out of jail. Like, I don't even know what to do.
I mean, like, at least it's not Monday.
Okay, get out. Babe, this is not working.
No, I mean like, I'm like, you want to talk about it? And you'd be like, no. I'm like, oh.
He wished you showed him some titties. Because what the heck is...
I showed that man some titties, Ree.
He showed that man titties.
You showed that man titties.
Goodness me, I'm
Don't
even
tell those
stressed. I'm
jokes.
even more stressed. Cause so, on top of I have to give my mom 1K. My brother is just like got into jail, and my manager's pissing me off. My girl tells shit jokes. Like,
That's crazy. That is
anyways,
crazy.
yeah, show your man titties today.
They will smile.
Do you want to get into the story?
The story, guys. Okay. So I have two stories. I have one that's kind of all right. It's kind of like a bit of a conversation starter, and then the other one is juicy.
Ooh,
It's juicy.
what do you want, me? Juicy. Oh, juicy. You're taking too long.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Okay. At least,
Sorry,
I said,
okay, what,
at least
you
it's not Monday.
This is not funny. Not true.
Okay.
That's all I say at work. No, I'm that toxic positive person at work. I'd be like, happy Monday, guys. I'd be like, happy Friday Eve.
I remember this one time I did that in uni, and this guy actually, he just started bitching about me. He was just like, why is she just always so happy?
Oh.
I was like, sorry, my life is not sad like yours.
That's so bad. Hating
I'd be
on your
like, oh,
happiness.
hey. I think, oh, grand.
Yeah.
Like, everyone, no, I hate me. I
Okay.
No, I love you.
We love you. Okay, guys, so am I the asshole to divorce my husband and leave him with the kid after finding out I'm not biologically the mom?
Wow.
You're not the asshole.
What?
But let's hear the story.
What?
Resist.
Maybe I didn't hear the story. Anyway, just be going to
Did you see? No, but you get it.
She left her man.
Her husband. After you
husband.
found out she's not biologically
The mom.
She's not the mom.
She's not the mom.
So how do you find out that you're not the mum?
Okay.
We'll find out.
let's-
Oh yeah, shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting it. What? Sorry.
Let's dive into the story. I've been with my husband for nearly 10 years, married for 7. After struggling with infertility for years and undergoing a partial hysterectomy, my close friend offered to be our surrogate. We went through several IVF attempts and she eventually became pregnant, giving birth to a baby boy. I was overjoyed but didn't notice the warning signs of what was really happening. A recent blood test for our son revealed that he couldn't biologically be mine, even though my husband was confirmed as the father. At first, I assumed the fertility clinic had made a mistake. But after a DNA test, my husband confessed that he had an affair with my friend during the IVF process. The baby was conceived naturally, not through IVF, as I had believed. I felt utterly betrayed by both my husband and my friend. I've since filed for divorce and decided to give up my parental rights to the child. The thought of raising a child that isn't biologically mine and is a product of their affair is unbearable. I left home for a week and cut ties with my friend. While my husband and my friend admit their wrongdoing, they and my parents think I'm wrong to abandon the child I've raised for 2 years. They argue that family isn't just about blood and that I fought hard to have this child. However, some friends support my decision, saying they wouldn't be able to handle raising an affair baby either. I'm looking to relocate, start fresh, but I feel torn as I face judgment from those around me for wanting to give up my parental rights and move on. Am I wrong for wanting a clean break from the situation and the child?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, how can it? Did you ever love that kid? Do you get? Like, because if you actually cared about a child, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if like, okay, biologically it's yours, you didn't you didn't push him out, but like, that's your kid,
She ran too quick.
and now you're saying no, I don't want anything to do with it. Like 10 years with that child, or
Two.
2 years. 2 years with that child, you've bonded. He's calling you mama. Do you know what I mean? You're feeding him, changing all his dirty nappies, and now you're literally like, yeah, jog on.
Right. Devil's advocate.
Okay.
Devil's advocate.
Here we go.
Because I hear that. Because that was my first thought too.
Yeah.
Saying that. How do you just turn around and walk away from the child just like that? But then you also have to look at that child's face every single day, knowing that's your best friend and your ex-husband's child that they had while you were spending thousands of dollars for IVF after you have removed half of your womb.
Yeah, but
Every single day, you're
I
going
hear
to
it.
see their faces
Yeah.
every
That's long still.
single day.
That's
but
long
leave
still.
him. Do you get me? Like,
She can't,
bro,
but she can't just leave him because
That's
she's
mad,
still
nah.
gonna have to be in that guy's life forever with that child.
What's the best?
But
way
it's
to
like
do it?
that child is just, oh my god, I feel sorry for that baby.
no, that baby.
That baby,
Yeah.
But
the
then
poor
they-
baby,
Like,
because they didn't ask for none of this.
but men do be cheating all the time. Do you know what I mean? Getting other females pregnant. Do you know what I
Crazy.
mean? And you still stay.
Who stays?
No, not
Girls.
you. Like you plural. You know the
Not me.
English. You plural.
Not me.
You. You know that propaganda poster?
Yeah, you. We want you.
Not me.
No, because it's so tacky.
It is a
Nah,
bit tacky,
bro,
but
like,
I get why she left though. I get why she left. Sometimes you have to just choose you.
But see, the thing is, right? She's still gonna have to go through this whole IVF problem all over again.
Bro, but do you think
Like, you're gonna have to spend thousands of dollars when you already have the baby that you wanted, calling you mama already, that you've loved for 2 years before you found this out.
you know, like when you have a kid, yeah, like surrogacy naturally, do you know what I mean? IVFly, like you create a bond. Do you know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Like you create a bond with that child, and before 2 years, you've had that bond.
Yeah.
How can you then just turn around and be like, nah, it's not for me? Do you know what I mean?
Because you know what, yeah.
I think
Because
it's
she
the
technically
hurt.
feels like the kid is not hers, she can just
I think that is what she's
can-
saying.
it's
She's
technically not
technically
hers.
thinking it's like
so obviously that, and she's probably going through like
there's no part of her DNA in that child at all. So that's already a loss for her.
yeah.
Because
get
she
you.
spends so much money and she's finding out, okay, because at first she thought, okay, this is an accident. If it was an accident, she probably would have still kept the child.
Yeah.
Because then it was no one's fault. It was just how life played out.
Yeah.
It's how science played
An
out.
accident.
like, because if you are still going through like IVF and you're being artificially inseminated, it could have been a case where it's like maybe like it was the wrong egg. I don't know. I know. But IVF, it would usually be a test tube baby, so it wouldn't really be the people making a mistake anyways. That wouldn't have made sense. But let's just say if it was like a telenovela like Jane the Virgin, where she was artificially inseminated wrongly by mistake, and she had a baby, then I think she would have been like, okay, this was the hospital's fault.
Yeah.
You still did a very kind thing to carry this baby for me, even though it's half yours and half his. Let's all work this out. But I think it's the betrayal of it all, that while she was pouring and pumping money into this, choosing to trust her best friend, then her best friend or her man and knocking behind her back.
I hear that. But I hear that.
Oh, mama, yeah,
I really hear that. Yeah. But did that child betray you?
The child is so
Like, she can be an
innocent.
aunt. Like,
No,
goodness.
she can't even be an aunt. She's no. If she's gonna go, she needs a clean cut. There's no trying to be in that child's life.
That child did nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Nothing wrong to deserve
Nothing.
this.
So that's what I'm saying is, yeah, it might be hard. Like
But the best friend is the mom, and the dad is the dad.
maybe they wanted to
so
try and
that-
make it work.
Oh,
Plot twist, they
that's
didn't want
still
to.
so messed up, bro.
It is
Bro,
messed
people
up.
have been
Bro, this is messed up.
Yeah, I feel sorry for like a lot of kids are entering this world, like in mad circumstances.
Mad circumstances.
Mad circumstances. Like, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't think you should ever blame the kids.
Of
Do you know
course.
what I
No,
mean?
that kid is so innocent. Like,
Yeah.
the baby's 2.
Yeah,
He's just walking.
The mom, she did what she could. She did what she could. You know what I mean?
I'm not telling her what to do, but personally,
yeah.
I agree
I
with
don't-
you. Take the child and dip.
Take the child and dip. Yeah.
Take the child and dip.
Take the child and dip. Do something. Like, you still have an obligation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still wanted to be a mother. Do you know what I mean?
Her
And-
name is on the birth certificate, not the actual ladies.
And it also gets into the conversation of like, you don't like, just because you have like an actual kid, like physically, like people who can be parents without birthing a child. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you still can be a parent without actually
Yeah.
being able to give birth.
Yeah.
And I think that's another thing that people have to consider as well. Do you know what I mean?
That's what was always going to be the thing at the end of the day, anyways, because she would have never given birth to the kid. She couldn't.
So, but like, it has to have some DNA for you to love it. Do you know what I mean?
I think for her, it's definitely betrayal. I think she just can't get over the
Can I tell you
betrayal. Like,
something?
that hurt is crazy.
Sorry to interrupt you mid conversation.
Go on.
Do you know if it was the other way around and the man didn't have DNA?
She
in the
not
child?
even see all of the stuff that's going on in America at the moment, where I
he's
can't remember what
leaving that
state
shit.
it is, but they're now making it a thing where if women lie on the birth certificate about who the child's father is, like you're getting locked up.
Sure, no.
Oh, I'm 100% down for
That's
that.
for
'cause
benefits,
these
bro.
women are
There's
That's
so
just
many
the
men that
benefits.
have been through like 4 years down the line, they're finding out the kid is not theirs.
Do you get?
There's this celebrity who's just like that right now, who's on the Shade Room.
That is great. Like, imagine like you've raised this kid, whatever. He's calling you dad, and he's not even yours.
Do you get, bro?
Because the woman was too pussy-o to like admit the truth,
child.
say that she cheated, but because this guy is like a safe
You tell him.
like
Yeah.
option for her.
To be honest, like, if you're gonna bring a child into this world, man or woman, do you know what I mean? You gotta like actually grow up. Do you know what I mean? And you gotta realize it's not always about you. It's actually not about you anymore.
Yeah, you can't find it.
Yeah, no, I can't find it. I'm trying to find the rapper's name. Ooh. This is it. I think as Finesse 2 Times speaks out after finding out he's not the biological father of Nia Love's daughter. I can love you so much to the point where I won't cut you off. I'll ask God if this person ain't right, remove them from my life. And in mysterious ways, things happen and I never question it. Just know this, I ain't take no L. I learned a lesson. I used to treat women real bad. They say what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. What go up gotta come down. Crazy thing is I'm prepared. I respect the universe and I respect the game. Everybody that know me knows how much I love my kids, know how much this affected me, but I wish you the best. Just go and kill you with success. Ooh.
Gonna kill you with success.
And here he is doing the whole ass maternity
Imagine
shoot.
doing a maternity
Bro,
shoot and the baby's not yours.
The baby's not even yours.
That's
No, but that's
crazy.
like, that's on women. Like, do you
That's
know what?
crazy.
It's wild. Then.
That's
You know
crazy.
what? You know what even makes it matter, right?
Well,
The fact that this woman knows she's knocking 2 men relatively close together,
Raw.
and you don't find out the information before you tell
Raw.
them. You just jump on the bandwagon and say, "I'm gonna choose you to be the daddy."
That's what I'm saying, though.
Oh, bro. That's psychotic. That is crazy.
No.
What was the world turning into, yo?
No.
The world's actually a horrible
Fear
place. Like, it's not safe for nobody.
No.
Nobody's
Either way, like, I just,
Nobody.
don't mess around with that
safe.
stuff.
Can we hear some of the? I'm even flabbergasted.
Oh, yeah, the
Ooh,
ones that people sent
dilemmas.
in.
And just
Thanks
come
so
up with-
much,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you guys for sending. We'll put like
Woo.
the link to the anonymous, the
Yeah.
anonymous link
Yeah.
in the description box, so you guys can put in more dilemmas
Yeah.
so that we can answer.
Perfect.
Chilly.
So it says, "Hi girls, I have a dilemma. Mine is I had an ex-girlfriend who cheated on me in 2017 and told me the next day, and we broke up because I knew I could never trust her again. Fair play first. A year after, I was seeing a girl who used me for money, and I broke up with her because I knew I couldn't trust her either. Where do you find the right girl?"
Church, bro.
Not even.
You gonna need Jesus.
You need to go to Jesus Christ personally to help you with that. But that's so sad. There's really good women out there, but like, okay, cool.
But there's really good women, there's really good men, but there's a lot of people that are just so confused
so
within
sad.
themselves that they really, like, they hurt people around them. And you just have to, you gotta weed them out.
We don't know. I think it's a man, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, right, with men, when it comes to finding the right woman, you always find the right woman when you're focusing on yourself and making money. Like, she'll pop up. But you have to always do due diligence. Diligence.
Even just focusing on
Due
yourself.
Yeah, literally.
Do you know what I mean?
Due
Like,
diligence.
Protect your heart and your kindness.
Yeah. Growth.
For both men and women, due diligence. Do that work, bro.
In this world, set boundaries as well.
And
Like,
also
you really
pray
just-
to Jesus that what is for you does not enter your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, ask the questions, like,
That's
gauge,
crazy.
use, like, obviously, we don't want to bring baggage into new relationships. However, understand the lessons that you needed to learn from the past two relationships with those two women and make sure that you kind of like learn those lessons so that when you're entering a new relationship, you're seeing these signs from the jump. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Set standards.
your friends as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, run them past your friends. CRB checks.
I always tell her she'll find the one once I like him.
Yeah, and if she doesn't like you, she's cussing you out. I'm telling you.
100%.
If you're listening to this, she's cussed you out already. I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
She's cussed you out, man.
Well, I was gonna say something real bad. But just in case he does watch, one of the nicknames, you know, the one that every time I say it, you give out to me for her.
We wouldn't be happy with it.
She would not be happy with it.
I can't. Let's just leave it.
But even today, I had a friend who called me up who was basically telling me about how she felt about how some guy is acting at the moment. And basically, he was just like, she was super busy, so she wasn't able to like respond to his message. So when she then responded, he then didn't respond for the same amount of time. And I was like,
That's petty.
I said, that's giving petty. It's giving too much estrogen in his system. And like, this is a hefty guy. And I was like, he's a female, masculine muscles.
Yeah.
That's it. And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yep.
What did you say?
He's a female, masculine muscles.
Master muscles.
100%.
Yeah, I was doing that when I was like 20.
Yeah.
Now
It's such a girl
I'm
thing to
over it.
do. I was like, he needs a blood test. Get your estrogen levels checked, babe.
Yeah, but I definitely think like just focus on you, set boundaries with people, and yeah, like if you feel like it's not going in the right direction, with grace, nip it in the bud as fast as you can.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Oh my
Simple as
gosh.
you just say it's
I
not
was-
for you.
I'm currently reading this book called Essentialism, and it was talking about sunk costs, right? The sunk cost bias. And basically it was saying that like people don't want to like, stop funding things or stop putting energy and effort into things because of how much they feel like they've invested inside. However, someone that like practices essentialism will not be afraid to cut their losses, will not be afraid to like stop putting money into things they know it's not working, or like just kind of like make the right decisions about what they want and what their end goal is. So don't be, don't fall into the sunk cost bias, guys. Cut it off quick. It doesn't matter what investment. It doesn't matter. Cut it off quick. If it's not feeding you, it's not bringing you profit, just cut it off. Start a new venture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Next dilemma.
Next dilemma.
Let's go.
Ooh, okay. 1 second. This is a topic of interest. Women without children date someone with children and multiple baby mothers, and men with kids refusing to date women with children.
I don't think that applies for everyone.
I think women with kids dating.
So women without children would date someone who has children or who has multiple baby mums, whereas men, even with kids, refuse to date women with children.
Well, I can get it 50-50. I understand that maybe he doesn't want to add to the kids, the kids that he has currently. At the same time, though, like, I don't know.
I saw something really funny on TikTok. And this guy says that he wants to start dating women who have kids.
I've seen it.
Because then he can guarantee at least they're women. What he said.
Oh.
It killed me.
That is a... I didn't even get that.
But I don't know, like, I just think, like with the whole kid topic, like, if you're going to get into something, it's very deep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
with kids around.
Yeah. Maybe the people that, like, don't want
to be very permanent in a kid's life.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just get to walk into a kid's out and out of a kid's life. Yeah. But I think when it comes to women dating the guys with plenty baby moms or like kids, I think there's just always that maternal instinct that women tend to have with kids. So I think they tend to be able to handle it. Me personally, just because of the way I grew up,
she doesn't want to.
Hell to the no.
I'm open. You just have to be that guy.
Yeah.
No, like me now, the way my family tree works, right, guys? I'm an only child. I'm a middle child, and I'm the oldest child. How mad is that? So I'm the only child between my mom and my biological dad. Then I'm the middle child between my mom's kids with all my step siblings and my half siblings. And then I'm the oldest child because I'm my mom's oldest kid. Right. So I'm all of them. Yeah. So it's so weird. And it's one of those things where it's like, I know how chaotic growing up was. Yeah. Like there was always some sort of drama. So for me personally, it's just a no, because it's like, I'm not trying to raise kids the way I grew up. There's certain things that I want to cut off. So that's why. But it's not a thing where I look down on people who have kids. Yeah. I think kids are cute.
I think that's what the second, like, let's say men that like have kids but don't want to date women with kids, I sense a type of like entitlement. Stigma. Yeah, there's a stigma and a bit of entitlement there. Like, who do you think you are? Yeah. With your army and football team.
Yeah, but see, I think sometimes some of that comes from not just even them. Sometimes it comes from the parents. Like some of their parents don't want their sons dating like a woman who already has kids. It's not always the guy that's the problem, and it's like it's really bad. Yeah, because some of these parents who even be saying this, there was someone who had to like marry someone else when they had a kid. Like it's so dumb.
I just think is that like, but there's very like a lot of toxic traits like with people, definitely with co-parenting and stuff like that, and it's more so because people want to get at each other and they use kids as ammunition. Yeah. Whereas it's like, if someone is in a position where they can co-parent efficiently and respectfully, like doesn't mean that you just have to get on or you just have to be friends with your baby mum or whatever, but it's like it really tells the person that they are. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's what goes both ways. Like women with kids, men with kids, like if they're still getting into silly arguments, they're doing in things that are just trying to hurt the other person, the other party, and not think about the kids, like it's just a very telling sign. You know what I mean? Like kids, like just like our parents, it's their first time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Back to what you said about like obviously women have a maternal instinct, so when it comes to kids, it's really just like a, do you know what I mean? They're mine. Whereas with men, I feel like some men have this like stigma of like, if they're not mine, do you know what I mean? They're so easy. They won't treat the kid because they know it's another man's kid.
That's sick.
It is, yeah. It's not
disgusting.
Good. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, like no child deserves to be segregated just because, like, if they're living under your roof, no child should deserve to feel segregated because they have a different parent. They're all under the same roof.
Do you know what I mean?
That's how you start building trauma in kids from a very, very young age, and then it even increases hatred within the siblings. Yeah. Oh, you get treated better by that parent. You get treated by that parent. There's never going to be unity under your home, and it's just nasty. Yeah. So nasty. Nasty work. That's crazy. Ooh, that was a good one. Whoever said that, send more.
Do you want to read out the last one, or do you want to save it?
Yeah, we can read out the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick.
Okay, they say I miss my squeaky link, but I'm assuming it's
Squeaky
sneaky
link
link.
is so cute.
Yeah.
I miss my squeaky link.
So I miss my squeaky link.
I like that.
So there's okay, let me go again. I miss my sneaky link, but she wanted knowledge, but doesn't really shave her.
It's hard to get laser, and then it doesn't become a problem. You're welcome.
Maybe she doesn't want to.
Well,
Maybe you're the problem. Because hey, I know a couple that will do it. No problem. They don't mind entering the jungle. They just need a machete in it. Like they don't mind entering the jungle. Now, not me. Like I laser. Like my thing's fresh, as Dunga would say. But like literally, like there's actually some guys that actually don't.
It's supposed to actually be healthier because the hair is there to protect from bacteria anyways. So scientifically, she's not the problem.
But like, it would scratch his nose.
You said use a machete, the tongue. You'll be grand.
Whoa. That's not what I meant. That's not what I was getting at. You read it wrong. Don't use your tongue. Don't use your tongue as a machete. In fact, just no knowledge for anyone. Everyone stay away from knowledge. Ree, what do you think? She tried to run away. We should try to run away.
I'm gonna say like personal preference, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Have you tried talking to her?
If you miss her, you know what to do.
No, but if you actually try talking to her, like maybe vocalize it.
Yeah, but maybe she just like some women just aren't built that way. They just don't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like it was only like very recently that like people started shaving.
Yeah, like in the 70s and 80s, it was a thing, you
I have
know?
a question for you guys.
Go on.
So we shouldn't really be promoting sneaky link culture, first of all.
Yeah, I'm not here for sneaky
Second
link
of
culture.
all, do you feel like you have the right to tell someone to shave so you can experience this benefit?
Consider your sneaky link.
Considering you don't even have the title.
Yeah.
You don't even have. He tried to trick us. He tried to trick us. You cannot trick
Bring
me.
her on a date.
Do her right.
Yeah.
Do her right.
Maybe that's why she's doing it.
Pay for a
maybe
laser.
she wants to go. She wants to be taken out.
Yeah, if you're bad, pay for a laser.
maybe
That's a couple of 300. If you're
You know,
bad.
you know the way like wife level, like
Girlfriend level.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on sneaky link
You almost
level,
tricked
pal.
me.
Do you
I
get it?
apologize to the women out there. No. I will not be tricked. But yeah, like respectfully, you don't have the title or any like grounds in her life to tell her to shave.
Yeah,
if you
sure.
miss her, then you know what to do.
Take her out and see if it changes.
Treat her as a woman
Sneaky link.
and communicate.
Treat her
Not
right.
going to end well. Do something about it. Either you like her or
Yeah.
you don't, man.
Yeah.
Do something. Do her right.
Yeah, this was fun, guys.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, that was so fun. BBE Festival, guys, get your tickets.
Yes. That's coming up in exactly
Ready?
a month.
Is it in a month? It's
Oh no! This episode would have dropped afterwards,
Okay.
so they wouldn't have seen it
Yeah.
by then.
Okay.
No, it would have been well gone by then. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's no point in mentioning that.
Yeah, guys, I think that's it. Anything else we need to promote?
yeah, get us out of the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm doing eye to eye contact now, guys. Get me
Yeah,
out
and
of
if you
9
want
to
us to
5,
talk about
please and thank
something,
you.
Yeah,
tag
put it
us.
in.
Guys, don't be afraid to actually tag
Yeah.
the podcast in the comment section of things or gist that you've seen.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to send us stuff. If you want us to have this anonymous bar thing open a lot more often, as in not just under the
Description,
YouTube video, we
yeah.
can pop it up on our
Stories.
Instagram and stuff
Yeah.
constantly. Let us know what you want.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want to do.
Yeah.
We
So,
want to hear your opinions.
oh yeah, show your man some titties and say no to sneaky link culture. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And tune in next week for your weekly subscription to the gist.
Brilliant.
You know
In
what's so
perfect
funny?
time. I was actually looking
Me for your meat, I am mad. Shawty's in that man when it